Where's the pointer? This is the.
Yasser is my father's spiritual.
Thank you. You are talking always from heart to heart. Kurt, thank you. Good morning. We know Aristo from Ibn Sina and Ibn Rushd, because the Ibn Rushd and Ibn Sina translate all the book of Aristos, and we always in Syria, the final is with the Abokratus, the humanist. Thanks, Greg. This work, really, we did it, our experience about more than 20 years with our French friend from Society Française of Radiology, our friend Michel Blairy. He died now. He stayed with us always. With our friend Hamzi from Tunisia, Anas, Veronique. Thanks, Ola. And Asada, we put your name. We did a study in 2016 in Syria, and we found that the breast cancer was 32%. It's very high. As we know, in USA, is the most frequent cancer in female, but it became the second in USA, the second killer female after pulmonary, because of the early detection or early diagnostic. Early screening with using mammography. We use now mammography, but tomorrow we don't know if we use mammography or other things. Really, we don't know. Now we use it. Yesterday we talked about the chien and the cat, and the dog and the cat, and we don't know if we have something in Syria or in Lebanon. What do we have for detection? Mammogram. Until today. As we know, the result of breast cancer are dangerous because there is no prevention. Our target always is to detect the cancer, the carcinoma, before clinical sign. And here, if we can detect it here, when we have it 3 millimeter, it's magnifique. But in this case, we must have a good material, with a good doctor, with a good quality control for all. In this case, we must detect it before in early stage, before invasion, metastasis, to improve morbidity and lower sequelae. As we know, also, breast cancer starts from epithelial cell in 98%, and 2% of the cases from connective tissue cell. Also, we can define the usual growth story of breast cancer from its starting, when it starts breaking, the rupture of basal membrane. When this rupture we can talk about, if we do the detection before the rupture, it will be magnifique. As we see, this is normal cell and normal basal membrane. When the carcin, the cell will be cancer. If we detect here, it will be magnifique. Before the invasion, thanks Anas for the slide. It's from you. Really, early detection depend on national communal. It's well organized campaign with using until today the mammograph, the normal mammograph or digital mammograph, and also our target to begin with a specific age. Really, this protocol of a breast cancer screening campaign should specify what age we can begin with, the target group age range, the time interval between two successive exams, and the way to inform the patient or the subject and also how can we inform an education process of the community, receiving policy, quality control. This early detection program is not something we improvise, you improvise. It's the result of good mentation and profound search of group specialists, radiologists, multidisciplinary specialists as radiologist, public health research, medical economy, gynecologist, tumor. It's a work teamwork, it's multidisciplinary. This requirement need to perform a national organization breast cancer early detection campaign. Must be a national priority. It's important to be suitable to the community. In Syria, it's not the same in France. In Tunisia, maybe in Tunisia and Syria, in Lebanon, but it's not the same in USA. And also the justice for everybody. If we want to see this early detection campaign, it must be based on specific and well-detailed written protocol. It's a written protocol. Written one must provide active participation from female side in a specific age range. It must be evaluated continuously and correct the mistake that emerge along the path of this campaign. It must include the protocol of treating the cancer cases that will be discovered. And also, we go to money. Without money, we cannot do anything. We must talk about the economical evaluation. The cost of this campaign, as you know, depend on multiple factors. The kind of material we use, the mammography, normal mammography, or digital mammography, or tomosynthesis, or MRI, or other material, and also the age range, and also the time interval between two mammograms, also the number of the film, how much it cost, the mammograph, and also epidemiological trait of the community. Our suggestion, we did this decision about 13 years ago, and we went to Minister of Health and other high political decision to give him our suggestion, and we did it. We put 6 synchronized axes for a period for 5 years or maybe less. The first one was to establish a national core, a work team. We can name it organization, society, the higher national core for breast cancer, early detection. We can name it as Minister of Health want to, or anyone and also we are talking always, if we create this society or this organization, we must have a political decision with, with the power. If we don't have it, we are talking only. Talking, it's easy, but to the validation of the talking, it's not easy. If we talk with somebody who don't know what is a mammogram, what is the detection, what is the really. For that, we must have a political decision with his power and with his money, or and it's easy. If we compare that, use it this campaign, and we compare between the cost of the treatment of it's nothing. Donc, political decision in national priority to supervise working on other axes. This work team, this organization, we must have it to control and to look and to supervise the other axis. This work team, as we must, in what we have in this team, we have doctor, radiologist, surgeon, we have political economics, we have medical economists, we have epidemiologists, we have related syndica as the Society Syrian of Radiology, Syrian Medical Association, non-governmental organization as the Syrian Society of Senology, and also international organization, WHO, Astarte, Syrian Red Cross. Also, we must have Ministry of Health in it, sure. High education, the Ministry of Higher Education, the Social Affairs and Labor, Ministry of Information, Economy, Interior, Defense. In the second axis, we suggest legal measures with transitional period. This legal decision, it must be imposed job specification requirement on radiologist and the radiograph, the quality control in the radiologist and radiograph. And also, we must have this quality control every day, week, every month, every year, for sensitive tests, for the monitor, for machine, for also the human resource, for doctor and qualification certificate and continuous medical education. And we did this diploma with the Professor, with Dr. Joseph Stenez, thanks Joseph, and other. We did it in 2006, no, 2008. We called this diploma Inter-University of Synology. It was fantastic. The participation is multidisciplinary participation, not only radiologists but also other, and it's very good work. Huh? It's my opinion. I don't know. Yes. And also we did more than 35 international congress and seminar in Synology in breast cancer. Some photo of where's Anas? Veronique, where am I? Veronique? No Veronique here? Here, where? Huh? Huh. وين أسعد؟ ما في أسعد؟ We also, not as in France, we can say we can execute 250 mammogram per year. It's not 500. We must use the BIRAD and the history and the clinical exam before each mammogram. Also we must use all over the Syria unified application form and unified result form. And we did it. And we have the experience in Aleppo for Syria. We did it in a center pilot. It was also magnifique. And the third axis, we proposed establishing an authority office that follow the Ministry of Health or any society who have the ability to do it, the Syrian Society of Radiology, and it must have several branches all over the Syria in the province, and their job was licensed for radiologist and radiographer. I'm talking about the MANIP, who are going to specialize in breast diseases and also quality control. The quality control is obligation. Gather information and process them with the national core mentioned in the first axis, and also deliver needed information to the doctor from different specialists who work in this field. And also we must have finish. We can continue. Yes. Go. But the president here, as we say in the best society or organization, less than 3 and not more than 1.
Yes. Very kind.
Okay.
Just, yes.
Finish? Yes. Okay. Thank you.